how's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well, and I am doing well. Thanks for asking. I am Multi Apples, and I am playing some Madden NFL 26. So let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me. We'll be playing against the Arizona Cardinals because I'm doing the superstar mode. So I am a quarterback in this mode, and I'm the quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Too late, no. Ah, shoot, we were intercepted there. That's not good. Yeah, let's hurry this up so we can get back on the field. There we go. We managed to pass the Cole Kmet, our tight end. Let's do Strong Flood. Got some drinks. I got some Cool Blue Gatorade Zero. And some Powerade mixed berry as well. Excuse me for yawning. Oh, incomplete. Still second down though, so I'm not too worried about that. You. Do Mount Fork H choice. Alright, that's a good catch. I thought he was gonna get it out of bounds. Thought I was gonna make a bad throw. Ah, shoot, that's incomplete. We got it to Swift there. Ah, shoot, that's incomplete. To drive stutter flat. No, we were sacked. Where was the blocking on that play? Where's the blocking on that play? We had no blocking right there. No, we did there. We got to Bird in the third. Just do Z swirling. I'm gonna be sacked. Dang it. That was a short pass completion for no gain. Maybe. I'm not sure. It says medium gain. I'm not sure where we were. I wasn't paying attention. I had to DeAndre Swift, so. Excuse me for yawning. Ah, dang it. Ah, incomplete. Definitely gonna do seam divide. That's gonna be a touchdown. 73 yards. There we go. We've now thrown for 150 yards. That was one of the goals for the game. We managed to get that out of the way. Streaming a little later than I have been the past couple of months because an hour later. I've been starting an hour later because I am no longer doing overtime at work. So I no longer have to get up early. So I went to bed an hour later than I normally would have. Then I'm gonna go to bed back. I'm gonna start going to bed back at my usual time tonight. I'm watching AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. Oh, that was a nice interception right there. I'll admit that. That was a bad pass. Still escape. That's the play. Oh, he managed to break the tackle. Wow, he actually managed to break the tackle. I was not expecting that. Either way, that's fine by me. As long as he caught it for a first down. Dang it, we're still tied at 21. $245 still in the first quarter. Cool. Should have taken the sack there. Okay, we have a first down off the Z swirling play. Was not expecting to get a first down, but we did. Got hit as we threw. Let's see if we can pass to DJ Moore. Looks like we can, as we were sacked there. And another incomplete pass. It was 4th and 21. You're not blocking well today. There you go, Swift. 7-yard pickup there. Mount switch corner. Try and pass to Moore. There we go. You know, the Arizona Stadium looks pretty cool in my opinion. Let's do flood H post. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? Kansas City and Philadelphia have to be the favorites. So timeout in the second quarter. Yeah, 2 yards ain't bad. Incomplete. to mountain spot. No, sacked. Blocked him for a little longer. I could have gotten the touchdown. To mountain verticals. Incomplete. These roll choices the play we're gonna run. We're no longer blocking well now. Ah, shoot. Can't really fault the blocking or the receiver on that one. What play are we on? Let's run. Halfback stretch. I don't think we've done a running play yet. Not that our blocking's been good. Again, where's the blocking on that one? We're down by 10. We're not blocking well in this game. Let's do Z-swirling. First down there, we actually managed to get some decent blocking. Let's do a halfback stretch now for this play. There we go. We managed to get good blocking for DeAndre Swift. Another injury timeout? Oh no. It's not good. Moore caught that. Wow, that's good. There we go. Maybe a little too late for that one. Out of bounds. Let's do smash sticks. Pass to Staley. Oh, he stepped out of bounds at the 5. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown, actually, for us. Are you kidding me? Number 77, right when I get hit, you. Can't even block? Again, he's not very good at blocking. Second time he let his man pass by. Dang, we're down by 10 again. The interception was my fault, but at the same time, the 2 interceptions were my fault, but at the same time, you know, the blocking isn't. As we got to commit there. Oh, I was hoping he'd break the tackle, but either way, we got the first down, so I can't really complain about that. I love running different plays in football. It's so fun. Just getting all the different stats for the different players. Incomplete. Let's do play action power 0. There we go. Number 84 caught it. Colston Loveland. I'm yawning so much, I don't know why. I'm a little tired, and I got a good night's sleep. I know that for sure. Incomplete on that play. Another incompletion. Oh, that was a bad pass, and it's an incomplete pass. Hopefully, when we punt it, Arizona won't score, and if they do score, it's a field goal. So that's a 13-yard pickup, because I know we were at the 10-yard line there. Let's do shock halfback wheel. Sacked, unfortunately. You can always gain those yards back. Yeah, we won on this play because we got hit as we threw. I think that was a blitz. For those of you that watch the NFL, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Hoping New Orleans, but I doubt they will because we are like 1-4 in the season right now. Just realized it's a 10-point game. Okay. Ooh. We dig out. Ah, shoot, that'll see the game. Gonna fall to 5-2 now. Yeah, the interceptions were my fault, but at the same time, we had some terrible blocking. So, finish the game, and I'm gonna turn off my mic and my face cam because I'm a little tired.
The you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? They got the guard, Osiris Torres. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Otunze. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and
the Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
60 vices.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They have looked sharp early on, getting the lead in the football as they begin in the closing seconds of this first quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw downfield caught by Burden. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Kmet, and he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now, faking the give.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Back to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Bears offense, ready to get back at it. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back in the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Posted Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with
Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This is a great reminder.
The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And both. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going to air this one out. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar, check go.
And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll start on the ground with Swift into the secondary, past the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Ready, ready. Shaq, ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's toward the sideline. Caught by Burden. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll try the right side with Swift. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
On the double.
Throwing now from the gun. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Dallas Turner, he gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
3rd and 6.
Sack. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's into drop. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Go. Ready.
Flushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
Here we go. Here we go. Like it. Go.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Ooh. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Shut up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
I'll give up the middle with Swift. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has. He'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got Loveland free left side. And he will score! Posted Loveland. Touchdown Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession, and they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the give, here's Swift. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Set. Bronco 80.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. He's to the 10. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. This is like watching
Another run here. Another run by Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll go again with Swift. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
So this one in the win column for the Bears, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown. You see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll send this one deep for Ogunje. Connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Got his man at the 6. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, they're running in a crash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago. Throwing here on third and goal. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting...
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now, faking the give. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Back to throw. Moving to his left. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Bears offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, he's got Komet. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. Complete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll let one go down the middle, and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf.
Back to the air one more time. Escaping to his left. That is caught downfield by Odunze. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Here we go. Night, go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. The worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on. If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was...
The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Hayden Ellis getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Now he takes off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one taken in by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Swift. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep...
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready up. Go.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Let's go.
Headed left, buying time. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down.
Here we go, set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He gets this complete to Burden. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers. Bears offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Moving left. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Devon Gottschalk. He's in for the sack. And so here are the Bears down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute to go. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Okay, ready? Go!
They'll drop the throw. Back complete to Swift. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result,
The Bears game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's fine.